Hey guys, this is ICCE523, and who's this guy?
ICCE 580.
I guess I should have known that because it says ICCE580 right above your head.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure what he's doing here, so we're just gonna ignore him for now.
Hey.
Um, so this has been a long time coming. I know I told a few of you that I was gonna be coming out with something new eventually, but I wouldn't tell you what it was. And that must have driven you crazy. So now you get to find out what I've been working on for the past 3 or 4 months. It's been a lot of work, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So this video is gonna be pretty big, I think. This is yet another update to the North Syracuse Central School District school bus pack, and this is a huge update. I mean, this is so big that if you try to use this pack with and play with someone who has the older pack, they're not going to be able to see you. So yeah, just a heads up there. Um, we've got our signature buses spawned here, 580 and 523, and the updates on this pack, I can basically break it down into two categories. So we'll go into the first one here. The first update is whole bunch of changes to the way the lights work on these buses. I recently discovered a tool called material flare bindings. And basically what those are is you can take different objects on a bus or any vehicle and make them light up. And they are a whole lot easier to apply than traditional flares, and I think they look a whole lot better too. So I'm going to turn the sun off so you can see this better. So first thing we got is turn signals, which you can see there's still a regular flare there. I didn't get rid of those, but you can see the whole lens is lighting up now. It's not just the flare behind the lens, which looks a whole lot more realistic. There's the one side, there's the other side. The reverse lights work. I got brake lights. Oh, by the way, that is a new reverse sound that Brad, that ICCE 580 person made. So thanks
You're
for
welcome.
that. Brake lights and that little light, whatever that thing is called, that'll light up too when you turn on the headlights. Now that brake light there, you can't have two objects on two different flare bindings. But since I had a flare binding for the brake light, I can't put one on the headlight. So that's just a flare. So that's what that is. But the coolest thing about this, I think, is the school bus sign. So I had the 3 flares up there before. Now the whole entire thing lights up, which I think is just amazing. That looks so cool. The warning lights, you can't do flare bindings for warning lights, which is really unfortunate because I think it would look really awesome. But the way you have to set up a flare binding, you can't get the alternating flash pattern that you need for the warning lights on a flare binding. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The clearance lights are on flare bindings. The front headlights are on flare bindings. So, and that's just the outside. We'll check out the inside here. The gauge cluster lights up, the switch panel lights up, the CB radio lights up, the steering wheel lights up, the gear shift lights up, the AM/FM radio lights up, and if you press Control 5, the dome lights light up. Now, little disclaimer here with the steering wheel and the CB radio. The first bus you spawn, they're going to work just fine. if you spawn another bus after that, because the same steering wheel and CB radio mesh is used for every bus, it's going to follow whichever bus you spawn first. So if you spawn another bus and it's not gonna work right, I might fix that issue in the future. It's an easy fix. You just have to make separate meshes for all the buses. But I just haven't done that yet. I might in the future. We'll see. So that is that. I will turn the sun back on. There's another guy in here too, WEA. If you're watching, welcome to YouTube. He's driving a Stinger 2017 and a GDXXXQ. Whatever those are. But, welcome to my channel. So, part 2 to this new pack. People have been asking me if I'm going to be adding any new buses to this pack in the near future, and I don't know, Brad, did we add any new buses to this pack? I don't remember.
I don't think so. Maybe just one or two. Maybe 139.
Oh, that's right. We did add 139 buses to this pack. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
So you're probably thinking 100. That's actually the total number of full-size buses. There's actually more than 139 because you got to count the shorties too. 139 is just the full-size buses. So you might be thinking, 139 buses? How big is this pack? Well, it's actually only 606 megabytes. Yeah, that's right. So, like, not even 3/4 of a gigabyte. And how did we do that? Well, there's a cool thing that I also discovered recently in the truck file called the section configurator. And what that means is that I can take one truck file and use it for multiple buses. So there's actually only 28 truck file meshes in here. So that's why the pack isn't ridiculously huge. So how does this work? Well, I go to the spawner here, and I do NSCSD, and you can see all these different meshes in here. 2005 mesh 1, 2005 mesh 2, 2006 mesh 1, 2006 mesh 2, and there's 2 meshes for every model year here, except 2013. There's 4 meshes for 2013, and the reason for that is because our company, North Syracuse, is using the 4 of the 2013s for our summer routes, so we needed 4 2013. But everything else, there's 2. So, when I go to spawn a bus here, let's say I want to spawn a 2015. So I go 2015 mesh 1, and then I go down to this menu down here, and it's got all the different 2015 bus numbers. Okay, so I crashed out of the server there because freaking Rats is the best game ever in terms of that kind of stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, so let's say I want to spawn a 2015 bus. So I'll choose 2015 mesh 1, and I can choose any of the 2015 bus numbers down here. So I can do, oh, we got 574, 574. Hit OK. And I just spawned right in the middle of 523. That's awesome.
At least it wasn't 580.
So yeah, there you go. 574. It's got all the numbers on it, window flag. Got all the same features that the other bus has in terms of the flare bindings. Everything's right on the inside. Got all the proper 2015 specs to it. So yeah, you can do that. Let's say, oh, I wanna spawn another 2015. well, I've already got mesh 1 spawned, so if I want to spawn another 2015 and have it show up as its own separate bus, I gotta spawn mesh 2. Or even if I tried to spawn mesh 1 again, no matter what bus I chose, it would just show up as 574 again. So if I want to do 571, I do mesh 2, and there. Now you have 574 and 571. If I want to spawn a third 2015, well, then you're out of luck. You're going to have to make another mesh. So that's that. A couple other things I want to show. So 2006s, if you weren't aware,
3's your limit on buses.
See, can I remove some without anyone crashing? Because I don't want to exit this. Okay, are we all okay?
Si, senor.
Okay, good. Who's got the monster bus spawned?
I don't know. Anonymous?
Okay.
Hey, Anonymous.
So the 2006s, if you weren't aware, 469 and 470 have understorage. So if we spawn 468, 469, there we go. We spawn 469. It will spawn with the understorage on it. There it is. And if I don't want the understorage, I can go to mesh 2 and spawn 464. No understorage. Alright, so we'll take those out. And that's the same thing with the 2016s, 580 and 581 have the understorage. And if you spawn any of the other 2016s, then it's not going to have it. Okay, one more thing here. The 2005, so bus 459 was a bit of an oddball. And the reason for that it was bought straight off the lot at the dealer to replace bus 343, which was total of an accident. So it's a little bit different from the other 2005s. Alright, so that's 2 crashes. So like I was saying, 459 is a little different because it was purchased straight off the lot at the dealer. So first of all, it doesn't have the black window posts, it's got silver ones. So that is reflected here. And also it has blue seats. It doesn't have the brown ones that the rest of the 2005s had. So that is reflected as well. So that was pretty cool that we were able to do that. But then if you spawn another one of the 2005s, the regular ones, like 455. Come on, what's taking you so long? You can see that one spawns with the regular stuff, the black window posts and the brown seats. So yeah, it's kind of cool that we were able to do that, to get each bus in the game, and we're able to still retain a lot of those bus specific features, even though we were using the same mesh for multiple buses. So I think this is really exciting. You've got 140 something buses to choose from in one pack. I don't think it's got to be the biggest pack in Rings of Rods. I don't think there's anything else that's even close to that. So oh, one other thing. So in real life, the 2005 to 2008 buses don't have loading brakes. So these ones have horns. Don't tell Jerry. Don't tell Jerry, exactly. You don't know who Jerry is, don't worry about it. But then if you go back to these, anything newer than 2008, but 2009's and up, you'll have the loading brake release sound that you're used to. So, I think that's about it. Is there anything that I left out?
No.
Alright then, so I think that about wraps it up. Per usual, the link to these buses, and I just freaking crashed again. Anyway, the link to these buses will be available in the description. Feel free to download, enjoy, mod anything you want on them, do videos, do whatever you want. I don't really care. So have fun, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.